why we fighting like that.
Shut down.
Outside cucumber cool. Anton, have you seen my art? I don't even know if you've seen my art or not. Yeah, like I guess my personal style is like modern meets like industrial meets how would I describe it? Modern meets industrial.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Uh-huh. This team is simply just they are going in at the wrong timing. Yeah, this team is simply just I mean, we killed the Aatrox, I guess, but not good. Yeah, my Instagram is or sorry, I have like some art on my not 5UP or what is it called? 5UP art. I don't even know my alt. I think it's 5UP art for my alt Instagram for what my style is. I haven't drawn in a months though. It's nice to say months instead of years though. I will say months feels a lot better than years. There is a way. There is a way, chat. To get me to draw again during this. Yeah, for cake. Oh shit. It's bot lane. Bro, this guy. Honestly, kind of worth getting his Eclipse down. Kind of worth. I'm getting this thing. Alrighty, one more stack and then I'm chilling. How does our Leona die here? Alright, kind of big. I should have queued.
Shut down.
Alrighty.
The only true death is to never live.
We got the dragon.
Trace to your heart's content.
I'll answer your question in a second, Cake. Sorry. League is a lot of focus on this champion. I have to think of so many different things on jungle. Including what to buy. I think it's like, it's not Hex Drinker. Fizz shouldn't be able to one-shot me. It might be this. It's probably damage. Oh, super good song. Oh, I love this. I feel like I'm only allowed to listen to this type of music like late night on stream. How many of you guys have heard this song before my stream? Genuine question.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor is respawning soon. Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
What? I don't dodge. That's crazy. Like, they keep fighting without me. And when Baron's up. It's so stupid. And that guy gets to live too. That's crazy. We almost killed the Aatrox. His Death Dance saved him so hard. Yeah, our win condition's kind of Hex Drink, isn't it? I just went back and had a little look at the art. Very cool stuff. Thank you. I can only ever draw when I'm feeling a little bit depressed. I feel. Which is not good. But it's a great way to express yourself. I heavily recommend it.
Wolf chases what does not willingly go.
Like that's all stuff from like after a 7-year break from drawing, which I'm really proud of. I'm really proud that I was able to turn out that cool.
Their path is destined to cross
Hmm.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fine. I'll kill this guy.
An enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed.
This is such a waste of a Guardian Angel.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
That is not worth. I have max attack speed. I don't know.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Alright, well. This is our best shot at winning. Good luck, team. Or we need you to be in position for this.
Those who run from death sit still in life.
Don't get pulled. Do you not have any wards? Hmm. Don't die.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I smited way too early. I thought they were damaging more.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double.
This is not good. My team was not ready either, which is bad. The music's a little bit loud, is it? He has I just alt tabbed and closed my music anyway. That was not that was quite stupid. I actually just lost the game because of music. Wait, that's actually so annoying. Wait, I literally just threw this game because of music. Fuck. Being a streamer is awful. We lost anyway, I think, though. I don't think there's a way. Also, he has the Zanyas. Huh. That was just a game where our team was not ready to fight as a team, ever. And our Riven got tilted beyond belief. Penalty applied? For what? Why did I get a penalty? Okay, whatever. Whatever. We're gonna go to my liked songs, and we're gonna go to... I feel like this section. Because I'm kind of in this mood. Probably the penalty from earlier. Yeah, that's what I'd imagine, Stat. But yeah. Cake, you asked for tips about being a content creator? So, this is what I'll tell every streamer on Twitch that's trying to grow. If you're just trying to grow by streaming, not gonna work. You can be the biggest streamer, and you will not grow unless you start doing something, right? A good example. There's a lot of popular streamers out there. A ton of... I'm talking thousands, right? You could probably imagine in your head of like how many streamers there are. But you'll also constantly notice that even like what's your definition of large streamer? To a person just starting, a person with like 500 viewers is like, damn, that's a lot of viewers. And then like a person like XQC size is like, damn, that's unheard of, right? It's all about perspective and like what's large. So like, is 50K large? Is 10K large? Is 5K large? Is 1K large? Like what is 500 large? What is a large streamer? And then as soon as you start thinking that, you'll learn, man, I just cannot think like that ever. So a lot of people fall into this trap of they just continue to stream the same thing, and they don't think about what's going to make me grow as a streamer. Because I'm assuming when you're saying content creation, it might be streaming, but I'll get into other stuff too. I'm just going to counter him with Kindred really quick. Where am I going with this? Give me a second. I need to think. So you'll notice that a lot of streamers, they stay at the same viewer range. I know how to grow as a person and as a streamer, but I simply don't do it because I don't want to. Because it's a lot of effort. It's genuinely hard. But if you're just doing the same thing, you're not going to grow. And a lot of people are fine with like just having the community they have, and they just enjoy the company that there is there, right? But if your goal is to grow as a streamer, you need to figure out this. You ask yourself, what is the reason people want to watch me? What is the reason people to watch you? Like, let me ask you this. What's the reason someone's going to click on your stream or your videos over mine? Because not only are you competing with even just trying to grow, you're competing with all the established people already, the thousands upon thousands. So what are you adding to the mix that's a standout or different? I can't answer that question myself. People, I've had to have my viewers tell me, people said they like my voice and they like my perspective on things and how I play games. And I am very just talkative when playing games compared to other streamers. I was also good at lying. That's about it, right? That's apparently what I was good at. I was at least in Among Us, I was competitive without being toxic. It was like a friendly competitive type of way. But not everyone was like that. So my greatest strength was being a standout in deception games. And that was during a time where Among Us was the biggest game in the world. Now, as you can see, Among Us fell off, and then in the bluntest term, so did a lot of my viewership. But I spent a lot of time on that, and I was fine just kind of chilling. I was kind of just vibing. But let's say I wanted to grow. All right, let me tell you about my mindset about this. What do viewers want to see? Well, they sure as hell don't want to see Valorant. Valorant heavily hurt my channel. Right? I'm playing streaming on hard mode. I don't have a face cam. I don't have anything on my screen really. It is just simply me, the game, and talking. So, what do you got to do to be a streamer like that? You have to be super entertaining.
30 seconds until minions.
So, to be super entertaining, then what do you have to do? You have to come up with unique ideas. You have to come up with unique and innovative ideas that's going to make people like, oh, there's something funny here. Or you have to be very entertaining when you're streaming something, and you have to be the establisher of metas. A good example is Northern Lion. He is very good at talking. He's allowed to play whatever game he wants because that's just the kind of community he's developed. And he has established genres. He is like flat out, unironically, blown up games before. Vampire Survivors. Only discovered because he was playing it. Literally that entire he popularized an entire genre. Vampire Survivors. Do you know what that game looks like? Who else do you think is going to play that game? It's him. And he established that. Same with Super Auto Pets. He flat out made the Super Auto Pets as big as it is today. That man has like over, do you know like how many episodes of Super Auto Pets he's done? And you know what that game looks like? It's just who he is as a person. And he is super entertaining when he does it. And it's those games, right? So he is a person that's good at talking, and he can make anything entertaining. All right, there's a ton of other examples. Have you seen what Germa plays? And have you seen like Germa's crazy content? Man has literally had an entire amusement park that he let chat control. He's done an entire dollhouse where he simulated The Sims with an entire team. But that's like extreme high budget creative ideas that like really, that's why I think he's the best streamer. He is an exception to like the insane rule of like so many different things. But it's all just like, if you just stream League, you're not going to grow. Unless you're really good at League. Unless you're like extremely good at League. What the fuck is going on here? You can see like all the League streamers that are really good, and they're still like 20 to 30 viewer people. And that's just because they can be good at a game, but if they're not entertaining on a top, you're probably still not going to grow. You need two factors when you're streaming. All right? And you need two or three. I'll always say this. There's three big things. You need a lot of money for a lot of different really big projects, / like connections to get a bunch of people for big projects, or an investor. You need connections to people in the streaming industry, or you need to be like, how do I say this? It's like connections, it's money, and it's like an insanely good charismatic personality. You need two of the three. And you need to figure out how can you get two of the three. People, there are people that are naturally born charismatic, right? But it's definitely a skill that you develop. I wouldn't say that I'm like the most talkative person in the world. I'm definitely an introvert, but I just naturally kind of talk to friends while playing games, and people just like to watch me play stuff. And I mean, like, that skill is really good for streaming.
Wolf chases what does not willingly go. Their path is destined to cross ours.
An ally has been slain.
Hmm. What the fuck? Why is that warded? Huh. Bizarre. Really odd, to be honest. That's just super fucking odd. That's disgusting that that just happened.
True death is to never
Man, unlucky, I guess. Anyway. So, you either have to find a creative idea to get people to watch you with a very interesting, compelling idea. And it doesn't have to be on Twitch. Here's the fourth way. All right, so if you want to be a streamer on Twitch and you only want to do Twitch, those are the only ways, right? You need a lot of money, you need connections, or you need to be insanely funny and charismatic, and you still need one of the other two. You cannot do that solo because there's a lot of just funny people in the world. All right? The easier way is you have an audience from another side because there is virtually no discoverability on Twitch. You have an audience from another side and you can get them onto Twitch itself through that. So whether it be YouTube, whether it be TikTok, whether it be any other... Hold on. Yeah. Right? Because then you're cultivating an audience for yourself.
chase to your heart's content.
There's a huge reason why, out of everybody that did Among Us, literally anybody who did Among Us, think about it like this. Think about who, as streamers now, grew without having an audience before. Without having a single audience before, who is still a streamer, or who is like, who got a lot of popularity from that. And because of why. I want you, like, try and name anyone besides me. And I'm talking streamers that, like...
Beauty fades. That is why
Hmm.
it's beautiful.
That hits me. Okay, I'm dead. Bro. Oh my god. Hmm. Yeah, like, a lot of Dream SMP people come to mind. That's a good answer, bro.
Your next treat, dear wolf. Gotcha.
Where the fuck is our Ash? Like...
An ally has been slain.
Uh...
Though many tried.
This is so unfortunate. I can't get level 6 either.
All will know us in time.
An ally has been slain.
Hold on. Yeah, but like realistically, for like the Among Us era is a good example. There is not really another YouTuber or streamer that like kind of blew up on I'm talking Twitch specifically, from Among Us. That was only Among Us. Or not only Among Us, like without an audience in the beginning. There's a lot of people that expanded from it. Like Saikuno got really huge off of it. Toast got really huge. Ray got even huger. Corpse got really huger. But these were all already pre-established people. A lot of the Minecrafters got really big from the Among Us era, but that was because of Minecraft and Dream SMP. There wasn't really many people outside of Dream SMP. Like, holy shit. Okay. What lane am I supposed to gank? What lane am I supposed to gank in this game? It's top lane. Alrighty, that's her ghost. DK was one of the largest DK was unironically the largest streamer in the people that we played with. Like, bro. Huge. I still don't get a stack though. I shove bot lane. DK bigger than Hafu? DK has like 6 million followers on Twitch. If you didn't realize that. Tina. Tina's a good answer. But if you think about it, right? What did all of us have in common? We all had connections on stream. Tina used to be Arya's personal assistant.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Right? I knew and was friends with my beginning on Twitch was I was peer pressured into streaming. I didn't even want to stream. I was peer pressured into it by
Your turret has been destroyed.
right? Look at I was friends with Russell. I was friends with Soda Poppin' for a little bit. I was friends with Asian Andy. I was friends with Darion. And all those people I knew, yeah, like I knew like infinite people, essentially. I was kind of friends with a lot of different people. And Among Us made me friends with even more people. I don't want to listen to this music. There we go. That's fine. That's good. That's good. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do this while I'm playing League. I'm not gonna lie. Don't even know who they are. They're not the people you'd expect me to be friends with, I would say, is a good way to answer that.
Turret plating will soon fall. You have slain an enemy. Shut down.
Oh my god, I didn't want to ulti to save her.
You have been slain.
Oh, she's dead as hell.
Ally has been slain.
Man. I'm just never gonna get a stack in this game. This is depressing as hell. Let me see. It's kind of like a scattered conversation. I wish I could start from the beginning because like this kind of throwing me off. There's a lot of different like stimulating things happening to me at once in this game. There is League, there is music, there's trying to focus on the conversation and trying to track the jungle. There's a lot going on right now. The initial answer of how I met these people, one, I knew a few of them. Still no stack. I knew a lot of these people from one, I played Mafia for 5 years of my life before this. My god, hold on. I played Mafia in a very, very, very high level before this, and I got to Master T, or no, I was Challenger at this point. I was Challenger in League before I was a streamer. Is it that? Yeah, it's this. So, those two, that makes me feel so old. I know, trust me. I mean, I started playing Mafia 8 years ago. So, or maybe more. But yeah. So I was challenged. I have those two things going with me. And with that, I also had a friend get popular on the Austin show, which used to be named something else. So even with that, I had that connection too. And with that, oh my god, they just don't stop fighting. Bro. Jesus Christ. Okay. I have no stacks. Absolutely zero. Hold on. God, there's I keep having to like pause mid-sentence. It's tilting as fuck. Okay, so with all those people... Oh my god, I don't even get this, do I? Are you fucking kidding me? This is so depressing. I have no agent, and they all picked losing lanes besides Warwick, who just got shit on. Alright, hold on. So, with all this, I used to play in a Discord that was called No Streaming. And it was just a bunch of streamers that we just hang out and play games together. And it's more of a relaxing spot, and the rule was you just do not stream there. There was a lot of shit that went on in that Discord. But I met a lot of people through it, and with that, it just kind of made me friends with everybody. So that's how I was like, introduced more and more and more people, besides my like already knowledge of Mafia. So like, I, for example, knew Becca. I played Mafia with Becca, Hafu's best friend, also a very prominent Challenger TFT streamer, and the TFT gang, like a bunch of the TFT gang. Even before I was a streamer. They didn't know me. I only played in it because I was extremely good at Mafia. Bro. Jesus Christ. Teleport, I guess. Well, we got a stack. But yeah, I was able to just even meet them through that. And you want to know what happened with that? The first time I played Mafia with them, they didn't play it often. They just played it like once or twice, but they just knew of Daily Mafia, which is where I used to play. And they invited, and Ryzel, which is like the channel where all the invite-only players played. And we played 2 rounds. The first round, I got a baseline on everybody. And if you don't know how Mafia works, it's like this specific version was there's 3 Mafia, there was 1 medic, there was 1 vigilante, and there was 1 cop. And there was 15 people playing. So out of the 15 people, only 6 people got roles. I was able to perfectly identify in the first 3 minutes not only who a PR was, who a person was like fully I hard read them as town. I also identified that they were the medic. First 3 minutes in the game. And Becca called bullshit on me. Saying like, what the fuck? There's no way. I was right. My god. Like, why are we... Like, why is he there? I don't know. Jesus Christ. This is such a loss. Our comp is just so bad into theirs, I'm pretty sure. Like, Graves is fed. But yeah. And everyone in that group of players' mind was blown. Like full on, they just couldn't believe that I did that. And but I mean, through like context clues, and I was extremely good at being. I wasn't like the best at Mafia, but I think I was within like the top 3 players in our group of picking up on small nuances of people. But yeah, with that, it just kind of like I met a bunch of people through it, and on top of that, okay. Bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Hold on a second. My god, that was such a hard round right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just telling a story right now in like a very obtuse way. But anyway, continue. I have 1 stack. Continuing on with this. I was interesting to talk to in the game. That's kind of why I got invited. And I was good at the game. So, once again, step 1, at least for me, was I was just good at games. I was good at things that I put my focus on. And that's because I invested a lot of time. It's not just like naturally being good. That's like, there's a small portion of that, but a large portion of that is also just like countless hours invested of just, this is what I enjoyed. And you kind of just need to be genuine about it. You can't force anything. If you force something, the harder you want it, the worse it's going to be, in my opinion. You have to figure out what's like genuine to you and what you like doing, and people in tune will kind of just watch. I think I probably could have became a good streamer even without the pandemic. One of my first few streams, I was playing League. I think I had 30 viewers. I played a game called Throne of Lies, which just kind of came out. A lot of people... a lot of people, like Moon specifically, and I watched a lot of Moon back then, was playing it and kind of was popularizing the game. And I just happened to be very good at it, so what I would do in Throne of Lies is... Hold on. What the fuck is happening? Bro. Jesus Christ. Like, why do we have a Warwick top? Bro. This is such a stupid game. Just get me out of here. We are not winning this. hold on. But yeah, with that game even, I think I got 50 viewers on my first stream of it. And that's just because people were interested in the game, if you think about it like this. It's a game with a smaller pool of people playing, and I was decent at it, but I was also interesting. And I kind of was able to explain what I was thinking and doing because of my history in other games. So a lot of it was like, I was kind of just playing into my strong suits, but it wasn't even like because I wanted to stream. The only reason I was streaming is because I wanted my one affiliate emote that I can use on every channel. And that was the only motivation I had. This is such a terrible way to tell a story. I'm so distracted from League and I'm like jumbling about, but it's fine. But yeah, so I already had that. But I guess like the point of what I'm saying is figure out what you like doing, and you need to figure out in a way that's like not going to be super competitive. You can see even when I'm streaming, I'll have a lot of viewers during the night, and then as soon as it hits 12 p.m. BST afternoon, my viewership goes to a third, and that's because literally every person is live. There's a lot of competition when it comes to streaming. So, how do you beat competition? You gather your own audience from a different thing. YouTube, TikTok, any one of those. Anything that's kind of like Instagram, anything to kind of promote yourself or your own community to grow things for you specifically. When did you really get into streaming as a career then? During Among Us. So August 2020, I think it was August 18th. I played in, I'm not going to say the very first Among Us lobby, because that was like a Brazilian group and then the SR group. But I was genuinely the group that popularized it. I played with like Soda and such. Soda, Russell, Asian Andy, Russell, Darion, all those people. And we just kind of played it for fun on stream. Yeah, this is just so stupid. Hold on. Man, I'm Diamond 4 now. I'm unironically Diamond 4. That's not good. Okay, now I can actually tell the story easier while I'm in queue. This is gonna be so much easier to tell the story. Okay, yeah. So I started playing that. I can show you guys this. Overview? Yeah. My start to streaming was an anomaly. This is not how streaming goes. Why is it, can I not change this? I'm gonna change this to unique viewers and then like host raid. Okay. This is the first month of streaming. You cannot demote, well, you can demote, I think. All right, now I can actually tell you guys how to stream. I'm gonna pause the music. If you want to be a content creator, this is where you genuinely take notes where I'm not distracted. All right, let's take a peek at this. So this was the first week of streaming. All right, we go to average viewers. You can see I streamed every single day. Being consistent is quite important. Day 1, I'm gonna put time streamed also. All right, day 1, 5-hour stream, average 28 viewers. And this is 3 days after I was playing in the popular lobbies of Among Us. This is 3 days. All right. Day 2, 34 viewers. All right. This is the first 2 days, 5 days into Among Us. Day 3, 240. This is when people realized I had a stream. Day 4, 120. Fell down a bit, but depended on the lobby. Day 5, 183. And then the discoverability happened. When people started to notice I was streaming every single one of these days, I was playing in more and more and more lobbies, time streamed increased a giant amount. You can see when you're live for longer, in a discoverability, it is important that you stream as much as you can and you grind out essentially the growth. You take advantage of the opportunities given to you. I was just having fun though. So 402 viewers, essentially doubled, right? Next day, because of this stream, more people knew, and the way Twitch works is if you're the top of whatever category is being streamed, you're going to get more discoverability because people are just going to click on your stream. Now, I was a recognizable name in the Among Us lobbies because people just thought I was really good. And people realized slowly after a few days of Among Us, genuinely how good I was. All right? 962. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. All right? You can see it kind of just goes more and more and more and more and more and more. And when you stream more and your friends raid you, more discoverability, you become the top streamer in the Among Us category, you play in your own lobbies, and people wanted to organize lobbies based off of me and play with me. All right? We go to the next month. Let's take a peek at something. All right. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oldest. All right. Were you? All right. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days into me being a streamer, I had a YouTube channel. 14 days. I want you to think about that. 14 days into becoming a streamer, not only did I have a YouTube channel, I had 3 editors. All right? Think about that. 3 editors. All right? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? 31st, I think it's to the 6th. I had like 7 videos out in 5 days. Or sorry, 5 videos out in 7 days. 3 editors. And on the 7th day, I had a thumbnail artist now that I kind of helped and directed to what I wanted for the YouTube algorithm. That is 7 days into, or whatever date I said. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. 18th to the 31st. Or whatever I said. Took advantage of that. 3 editors, artist, and on top of this, I also knew how to run a business, and I have a good eye on not how to do stuff, but how to improve things. I'm very good at coming up with ways to make things better and stand out. And so me being challenger in League, me playing Mafia competitively for 5 years, being voted as the person who created the best game for Mafia at that point in time. And if you combine all those skill sets, Among Us is like the best possible situation. How are you able to get that many editors in that time from connections to other creators? When people really enjoy your content and enjoy you, people will want to work with you. A lot of people reached out to me. I had one person who I was already friends with, and then 2 people that reached out to me. And I also just instantly said like, hey, fuck it. I need editors. Does anyone want to be an editor? Obviously, like I said, this is an anomaly. This does not happen to people normally. I am a very, very 0.0 of the 0.0 percentile of that. This doesn't happen. But I'm showing you essentially, if you're given an opportunity in the right time, when does Sabi get in the picture? I can check this. She messaged me a bunch of times on August 26th, 10 days into me streaming. And she was like, I'll make emotes for you. And I'm like, It was just Pepe emotes, and I'm like, I'll consider it. And then it was kind of this like brief, not really responding to her, and just because I was overwhelmed with like everything that was happening. And eventually, she just sent me like more Among Us emotes, and I'm like, they're okay, but I thought in the beginning I wanted ferrets. I knew my channel wanted to be a theme. I went into full business mode. I was like, all right, because a lot of people were getting a lot of popularity from Among Us, but nobody did this. Nobody besides me took advantage of it like this, where I instantly like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do for what I want to establish my channel. My goal wasn't to make money from this or anything or turn it into a career. It was just kind of fuck it. I'll just see where this goes, and I'll just do what I kind of want to do, what seems fun for me. Genuinely, I just did the angle what seemed fun for me. Um, and eventually she made the Among Us vent emote, and that was the first time I saw an emote from her. That I'm like, I kind of like that one actually. And that was on August 30th. So that was what, 12 days into streaming. And eventually I started working more and more and more with her and kind of just like put her through legitimate hell. Uh I apologize, Sabi, if you ever get word of this, but she knows we've talked about it before. I put her through hell and judgment for like emotes because she tried her best to make it fairy emotes work and they just were not working. And we both kind of agreed. And I'm like, no, it's just not working. We both agreed. And then eventually I kind of showed her my art. We talked a lot actually. I showed her my art of like what I was interested in. And I was like, I'm gonna show you my favorite drawing. One of my favorite drawings ever. Let me see if I can find this in our history. It's like, okay. Wait. Where is it? I think I was in a voice call with her when I showed this. So I can't find it. Hold on. This is fun seeing like old history. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. I know when he did it. I think it was like 2016. It's this artist. God. I think it has a Tumblr. Images. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to find this. But this is one of my favorite artists. You could probably see is like I'm scrolling by some of the just general things that he does. Hold on, does it really not? Does it not go further? Bruh. I guess it does, and this is 2012. Hold on, I can find it through this. Give me one moment. Nope, not those. Although, like, you can kind of see eventually where it gets to like, oh, interesting. 2014. Like, some of these things are just like amazing, in my opinion, character design wise. Like, absolutely stunning character design. Um, and I just became like full on like fell in love with this art style. I'm trying to find the original character though. I think he deleted it. I'm gonna have to find it in my Discord. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I can find it in here. Has Image? Old. Jesus Christ, me. Oh my god, I don't want to see any of these. My god, you guys are never, this is never going to see the light of day until I find. um, if also, side note, you guys should make a personal Discord because it's like the best like log to keep track of everything you've done. If you want to just like save pictures, keep track, like document stuff, put like research materials, inspiration, anything. I have a bunch of photos and just like random things here. It's so good to have. Anyway, um, this is still before that. I mean, it definitely has to be in this Discord somewhere. God, I have too many photos. No. God damn it. No, it has to have from me. Okay. I can do like from 5UP. Oh, wow. Wait, no, old. Old. Not those. This is quite important to my lore. IMO. Let's see. There it is. Boom. Found it. Copy link. All right. The origin. The original inspiration for the leaflings was a Inktober that he made. It was around a 10-minute drawing he made. It was one of my favorite pieces of art ever. And um, I didn't really ever watch a streamer called Admiral Baru, but I loved his emotes. He was one of the most subscribed to Twitch streamers back in the day. He still has an insane amount of subs. And the only reason why, besides of him being like an entertaining streamer, was his emotes, which is a panda. And I wanted to kind of take that energy and focus it on my own channel. So we tried ferrets, didn't work. And then I was like, okay, this is one of my favorite drawings ever. Do you think it can work with this? Then Sabi was like, oh, okay. And she kind of gave me subscriber badges, and I'm like, oh, okay, these are good. Then I should probably find. I don't know if she. It's probably in our Discord. Aw, these are cute. Aw. Man, some of my artists. Fuck. Oh well. It's okay. Um, Hold on. If you guys want to see unreleased leaflings, it was a lot more than 7. You don't know. You have no clue. I just selected the ones that I thought were best from the list of different ones that she showed me. These were the original different leaflings. So as you can see, I chose 1, 4, 5, 6, and the baseline one. But these are all the originals that she drew. I picked the ones that I think kind of fit my vision of what I want them to be. And the other ones didn't quite fit. They felt too vegetable-like. where I wasn't really going for vegetables. They were too like actual plant like instead of their own unique things. So with this, I was like, okay, I know exactly which ones I want, what I want to do with them. I can turn these into emotes and we can work with this. So within, and this was done fully established on the 15th of September. So not even a month into streaming, I had a full brand and what I wanted with the brand. I found a few people I wanted to work with. I had 3 editors. I had 2 emote artists at this, or sorry, YouTube, what's it called? Thumbnail artists. And it's kind of like the director of everything. And a lot of credit goes to these people. I'd say like an insane amount of credit goes to these people. I was just able to give an idea and they were able to make it happen. So with this being said, right, I was given an extremely lucky opportunity. Look at this, right? This is not normal. This is you don't become this on your 10th day of streaming. With that being said, I think there's a good quote from a manga, which is going to sound corny, but it's about luck, right? All this sounds incredibly lucky, and it is. But I think the quote goes something like this: luck is a skill. There's a reason why some people are luckier than others. They put themselves into places where lucky things can happen to them instead of just hoping something lucky happens to them. You can be a lucky person, but like it's from what's it called? It's from Blue Lock, where if you don't know, it's a common Japanese saying I don't like. I think it's a good saying. The example they have in that manga is like it's about soccer or football, and it's pretty much people are saying like, oh, this person's so lucky that the ball happened to go to him and he scored a goal, which is it's like super hype manga, but yeah. And he said that's a skill, right? He put himself in that area. If he wasn't there, then he wouldn't have scored, right? But the fact that he put himself there put him in that situation where he could get lucky instead of not being lucky at all, right? And just waiting for something to happen. You can have forced luck. I put like, so you can just hope something happens to you, or you can put yourself in the situation where luck can happen instead of just hoping it will happen. Does that kind of make sense? Give yourself the best chance to get lucky rather than just hope something happens. So yeah, I got lucky, but a lot of this was my skill set. I was good at every single thing. I put myself in the situation to play with people. I played with a lot of strangers. I played with a bunch of different people. I didn't care about what size they were. It was never about that. I was never a clout chaser. I just happened to be like, people wanted to play with me. People will want to do stuff with you if you are fun or interesting. And people definitely took advantage of me also. That's just the nature of what streaming is too. It's very, very, very toxic, but it is what it is. But even with that, like I said, I got lucky. I also put in a hell of a lot of work, and I took advantage of my situation. Lots of different things, and the reason I grew to be the largest organic person was because I put a lot of effort in a bunch of different platforms to grow myself. Oh, Anton, I have stories for you. I have stories for you. Is it alright if I take this VOD and segment and edit into a video? I mean, if you want. I don't care. There's a lot of different philosophies from a lot of different people of how to grow. But if you keep doing the same thing, it's probably not going to do much for you. You like even in when I said like a good example of like the beginning of like when I had just wanted streaming for the emotes. Do you know how many people stream for I don't know years and still have like 4 viewers, 3 viewers, and it's just like they stream into the void and they just hope that them playing League of Legends or Valorant just like not putting any effort in or understanding like why things are going to happen. Like My first streams, I had 20 viewers when I was playing League as a person who was like, I think I was only Diamond at that point. And then I had like 50 viewers playing Throne of Lies. It's because I was able to conduct myself in a different way, or I tackled a genre that was kind of new and people wanted to see more content from it. If you truly only like streaming, the best advice I could do is find yourself a streaming circle of friends and kind of just go in a circle of rating each other. Find a group that will help each other all grow. You all share a community, then try and separate yourself from that community, or figure out a way to make that community also grow even larger. But your best shot is cultivating your own thing. One new member from L9. Kudos. Welcome, L9 viewers. Classic, friendly European League people. But yeah. Yeah, there wasn't really a separate person who blew up on YouTube and Twitch from Among Us alone. There's a few different people, but they didn't really make it, if that makes sense. There's a saying that Hafu has is like, no matter what, at the end of the day, good content will always rise. Good content will always rise to the top. And will always just be interesting to watch because people like watching something that just seems genuinely interesting. And people can tell if you're faking something. All of this, literally all of this, 3 months into streaming, right? I still was not, I had all the avenues of like what felt fun, but I was still doing this all for fun. Obviously, you can make some money from this. Obviously. I'm not going to show you guys how much I was making at this point, but I still was doing it for fun. I had a bunch of other avenues of like I wanted to explore if streaming didn't work out. And I knew I would be fine with the avenues that I went to. And this was just a fun endeavor. I estimate you made about $5. Yeah, somewhere around there. But we did daily videos for what, a year and a half straight, maybe more. We did, look at this, look at the time streamed. Pretty much every single day. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 3 to 4 days off a month. 2 to 4 days off a month. Time streamed. Minimum 4 hours, maximum like 15. Long days. And it's just a lot of commitment. It's not like if you find something that's interesting and you see yourself slowly grow, take that and take huge advantage of that. Figure out what's good about that and do that. That's like the best thing you can do. And figure out ways to like really capture that specific. There's a reason why like people kind of focus on different genres. Look, let's go to Twitch. You can see people that I'm following. There's always metas. On the other thing on this, you will always grow and you will always fall. Right? My peak, the most viewers I've ever had. Let me go here. Let's see. I think it was here. No, there's a different one. It's over here. The most viewers I've ever had at once, this is average viewers, by the way. The most views I've ever had, I think, was like 86,000 people watching me. That's an absurd amount of people. That is a disgusting amount of people. But once again, like you can see the wave of Among Us. You can see the history of like this starts to go down. This, where is it? Mental, also a huge factor. You don't understand. Streaming is a glorified job. Content creation is a glorified job. I need to stress this also because there's a lot that goes into this. I full on the dark side of streaming. I need to let you know, like, I full on developed anxiety from streaming. I didn't used to have, I was never an anxious person or any of that. I have never had anxiety or a mental breakdown or a panic attack before. until stuff like this. And I can say from that, if your life is now the internet in front of people, you have to put on a fake smile on the days where it's not okay. I know this is gonna sound sad, but I'm fine now. But from here to, let's see, where is it? Here. Damn. All right, here. Probably here. Ah, yes, it's probably around here. One of these 3 days. Something happened, and then took a few days off. There's no way I streamed on July 4th, yeah. Took a few days off, and then put the stream back on. And you will see a trend of, I needed to take a break again. I think I went to Europe here. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh baby. I take another break. Yeah. And you'll start to see a trend. And I can go from all the way over here, starts to dwindle down. I was also dealing with a lot of internet issues at this time. There's a lot of different factors that went into it. And my stream was genuinely very bad from this point. Very not good. Among Us also dying. So the anxiety of like, no matter who you are, even though I was streaming for fun, bigger number, dopamine. Number going down, stress, feel worthless, right? That's how it goes. All right, so the number goes down. I'm going to say the depression lasted from here. All right, you can see all this to... I'm going to be realistic with myself. You'll also notice, a trend. All right, so this is what the worst of it. You'll see time streamed. This is distracting. And then you'll see really, really, really consistent hours of like depression streaming and then nothing. And this taking a break. Look at this. This is 3 months worth of streaming, just nothing. Bunch of people feeling motivated. It's a toxic cycle, right? Look at this. Look at the hours. Not good. Not good at all. Also, playing Valorant, just kind of melting in the content. Nothing's going on here. Not motivated. No creative cycle. I'd say it lasted till around like here, and then the different depression hit with the viewers going down. That's fine. It's fine, honestly. But just not motivated at all throughout this entire time. Among Us is dead. Really depressing cycle. Really toxic cycle. Lots of different things. Lots of weird headspace. And then it's like, okay, shit happened. I'm feeling better at this point, right? You learn life fucks you over, and that's how it goes. But you can go back up. Started thinking about different ideas again. Still really inconsistent with streaming. This is really just trying to like be self-analytical. And how many average viewers do you think for it to be a full-time job as livable income? This is 33 hours streamed. This is not including sponsorships or YouTube or anything. I'm only showing you this specific one. All right. This is only Twitch. You can do that on a fraction. You can also have other avenues. That's without merch or anything. But it's all about making sure... Holy fuck, what the fuck? This is this month. Jesus Christ, man. But you can go here, right? I can see what's good, what's not. What time of day is good, what time is not. I was super analytical on all of these times, trying to figure out, getting myself in a better headspace. I left Vegas. I figured out what I liked doing. Among Us always had good viewership. Valorant had terrible viewership. I legitimately killed my channel with Valorant because that was the only thing I could have fun playing at that time. Now, let's go to this month. All right. This is the dubathon start, right? But even then, you go from, look at this average viewership. I came back from Europe. I went to Europe. And I'm going to say, like, I'm kind of in a spot where I'm like, this, like, what I unironically say, the depression went on for like 2 years. I was full on depressed. Then it took finally felt better. But then I needed to, like, okay, I need to really think what I want to do to fix my stream, to fix this career, because I do enjoy this as a career, and I don't want to leave it. There was a time where I was contemplating leaving streaming. I think that was, like, in this period. Somewhere around there. I don't know. Like, during this period. Contemplating quitting streaming. Maybe going to YouTube. Figuring that. And I was like, no, I enjoy streaming. But it was because of the environment that streaming is. So I'm like, okay, how do I rebrand? How do I fix stuff? What do I want to do? One, I stopped playing Valorant. That game was toxic as hell. You can see even, like, there's a difference between, like, what you enjoy and also, like, what you kind of need to do. Valorant's just not a good game to stream. So let's go here. All right, so you see all these different viewerships. I'm having a ton of fun playing League. This is me playing Minecraft Bingo. Remember, my peak was 84,000 people. This is Minecraft. This is a Minecraft Twitch Rivals at 184 viewers on average here. And this is obviously bad. For me, that's bad. But you go to these days and you're like, oh, wait a second, what's going on here? What's going on here? This is before the dubathon. Remember, the dubathon is on the 14th. This shows you that people will want to watch content that you are having fun with. I think Minecraft is fine. You get more viewers while sleeping. That's because I have Among Us on. Any day that I've streamed Among Us, you can see the viewers are high. Everything else was low. People liked watching Among Us. But all of a sudden, what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Change the time of day I streamed at, and I'm playing League. And I'm having fun playing League. And I'm also apparently entertaining playing League. I have gotten messaged by so many people saying, like, I love you just mentally breaking down over your teammates. Just full on trying your best not to flame them and get chat banned. People find it hilarious. And yeah, I was having a blast streaming League. Once again, it starts over here. So this day, right? Look at the average viewership. There's just things that you can identify of, like, are you genuinely enjoying something, or are you just doing it for content? And also, it mattered what time of day I was streaming. When I stream League in the daytime, it's like 700 viewers. When I stream it at nighttime, it's like 1.5k, 1.6k. So, what am I going to do after this? I'm going to dabble in League. I'm having fun with that game. I'm good at it. And people like me watching it. Or like watching it. Tons of good stuff. If you want to think about it like this, this only happened this month, man. This only happened in this month. And with that, what's to come? A huge reason why I also fell down is because of, look how inconsistent I'm streaming here versus, like, look how consistent I'm streaming over here. Like, look at I can just even quickly speedrun these bars. Like, look at how consistent. Look at the viewership. You'll see the viewership dwindle. Look how inconsistent. Whenever you're not streaming, toxic part of Twitch, people are watching other stuff. When people watch other stuff, they're discovering other streamers and discovering different dopamine from them. You kind of want to be there for people whenever you can. Otherwise, viewers are going to go, and viewers won't discover you. It's kind of toxic. It's toxic as hell. But if I was to stream, for example, if I wasn't streaming all of these days before, I can say this even for a good example. If I wasn't streaming just League alone on these days, this This September 2nd to the 13th, or like 11 days, when I was streaming Titanfall 2, my viewership would probably be in the hundreds, like 100 and something. But instead, it was at like 400 something. That's a game that I expect my viewers to never watch. Not a game that I think people would watch. But it was still decent for a game that I perceived as no one would watch. And that's just because I'm fully convinced. One, I've been live for a while, so people want to just, they're kind of hooked on whatever they're seeing. They're liking what they're seeing for whatever reason. But it's kind of like consistency is very, very important for streaming specifically. Same thing kind of goes for YouTube. People like personalities on YouTube, you kind of need like, they need dopamine. And it's kind of hard in this world also right now, like I said, because of TikTok. I am very much I like being personable with people, and I like long form content. TikTok, exact opposite of that. So it's kind of hard. Same thing for YouTube. I didn't want to do shorts because I don't like short form content. I have been told by my YouTube manager I need to do shorts, and I'm like, buh. Not worth it for me. But if I wanted to grow, here's what I would do. I would do TikTok. I would have changed what I do on YouTube. I would have experimented a lot more. I would have done a ton of shorts. I would have done Instagram a lot more. I would have a face cam. I would try and do as many events as possible, host stuff, stop doing Minecraft, stop doing Valorant, or only focus on Minecraft. Do shorts, do a ton of collabs with a bunch of different people, get my name out there. Tons of shit. But that's just, I just can't do that. I need to be genuine to myself. I couldn't do it to myself. So, what am I gonna do? I do have stuff on the near future. There's a lot of really, but what is wrong with shorts? Nothing's wrong with shorts. Shorts are extremely good for growing. Shorts people like watching. I don't like short form content. End of story. I don't like how YouTube's become robot voice AI over video that's stolen on the internet. You can be very creative with it, but that's just like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how creative you are. Yeah, people are going to be more drawn to the insane amount, but it feels very disheartening when you put so much effort into something and then top 10 moments of 2023, whatever AI thing, and it does a million times better. Or something you like, the biggest thing that YouTubers will say is like they feel terrible when they put a lot of effort and they really like how a video turns out, and then it's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is not a good thing. A 10 out of 10 means it's the least viewed video you've released in the past whatever amount of, or 10 videos. So people go in the toxic mindset of, I only need to upload one thing, and that is the best thing that I can do. And so they go for the very meta-driven stuff. So it's kind of finding your own community, figuring out what you're okay with, and just kind of accepting stuff. And figuring out, okay, if I really like this, if I really like Valorant, how would I go about it, right? I think a good example of a person who I think is doing it well and will probably grow larger and larger is Kyo. This guy. That's loud. I think this person, I am surprised he's not a larger streamer. This person does a bunch of different challenges. He speedran Gecko to Immortal or something like that. And that was when the new champion came, or Gecko just came out. He has like a trampoline in his room or something. I don't watch his streams, but he's a good guy. I've talked to him a few times. I think this person, just based on his content on YouTube, he has a very good understanding of it. And he will probably blow up. Let's see. I think this person has an interesting stuff. This is a good example of how overpowered shorts are on YouTube. All right? This person is a Cypher One Trick who does degenerate lineups on Valorant. League has it fully depends on your region also, right? It definitely depends on your region. The Netherlands, the Dutch, they love Valorant. They love FPSs. League, a little bit harder. But yeah, look at this. These are his shorts. These came out before he was a channel that had like a bunch of subscribers before he even made a YouTube video. So when he did shorts, people like recognized dog, cipher player, funny, different stuff. So when he made a video, they all blew up instantly. This is a good example of, hey, I'm going to translate one audience to another. He also has a good voice. This is what he sounds like.
Hi YouTube, I'm Aka, I'm a dog, and I love...
Right? You're instantly, if the dog is talking and he has a good voice, overpowered. Literally an overpowered combo. Disgustingly overpowered. Yeah, so his videos did well. Then I think around here is like when I discovered him. It was like this, and I think he had like 5 videos on his channel. And he had like, I think 300 viewers on his stream, but he didn't really advertise his YouTube stream that much. The hard part about Valorant is very highlight focused. These are a bunch of different matches. Like I can just like, let's go here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 12. All right, this is one 10-minute video. This is essentially the amount of Valorant wins I have on the Dubathon. This is a 10-minute video. And after a certain amount of time, people are over it because it's Valorant content. So you're going to need to figure out a way, how do I make this entertaining that's also stream friendly? Because when people go and like, oh, I really like this person, I really like their YouTube channel, then they go to Twitch and it's just you playing Valorant and they're like, wait. Imagine like Among Us people, right? Imagine they watch my Among Us imposter videos, they go to my stream, and then I'm dead as crewmate for like 3 hours straight. They're like, this isn't the content that I expect. What's going on here? Same thing applies to Valorant, but it's 10 times worse. Because you can be just in a rough spot in Valorant, you could just not be having a good day, and the games are long. The games are long. So you need to find a way, how do you make Valorant interesting on your Twitch? Here's how I would do it, right? I've said this idea before. This is a banger Valorant idea. This is something that Moon did in PUBG once. So once again, it's seeing good ideas from other people, recycling, or turning into a different Valorant dating simulator. How many people can I flirt with on Valorant and see what happens? Trying to make friends on Valorant, all right? Suddenly, you turn it from a game where you're good or do funny, weird things and do crazy walls or whatnot, which is all situational, into it now becomes about you and the people that you're playing with and how awkward you can make it and how bizarre you can make it. And now suddenly, that is content that people can expect on your YouTube. And then they can go to your stream and they'll see the same thing that they're looking for on YouTube. Right? I haven't done it yet. I haven't done that at all. But like that is an example of how you can do something on YouTube that also translates to streaming if that's what you mainly want to do. Because people can see one thing and they also see that. Or you're good at talking, right? But a lot of people, if you've ever watched Valorant gameplay, Valorant is a game that's hard as fuck to talk, especially be interactive with chat. Hard as fuck to play that game and be interactive with chat. So a lot of times it's just kind of boring and stale. Unless you're like insane at the game like tens, in which case the gameplay is crazy, and he's also just genuinely a good streamer too. Same thing with Timmy. He's a funny guy, and he's cracked at games. But that's like a good example of Valorant. How do you turn that into a game about FPS? You can be good at it. Now, let's say I'm doing my idea, but I'm also insane. Oh, you're in Japan, Johnny? Holy shit. Get me something from there. Bring me back Japanese snacks, please. Yeah. That's an example of like Valorant. We can go to like here's another thing. I'm literally just talking right now. Right? During Baldur's Gate, I had like 350 viewers, 400 viewers, something like that. This is during Baldur's Gate. I am literally just talking right now, and my viewership is going up. Another example. People love when streamers are talking to them versus like them playing their own game and are absorbed. This is literally just me talking. Obviously, what I'm talking about, the subject, is probably very interesting to a viewer perspective. But it is what it is. It's just how it is. People say I'm good at talking in general and have wanted me to start podcasts. But anyway, let's get to the Valorant channel. Valo. You tell me what? Sure. Going to Vegas if you were. Okay, I'll actually tell you what snacks. All right. This is viewership high to low. This is fucking Valorant that we're talking about, okay? This is literally Valorant. This is the all viewers high to low. The second most viewed channel on Valorant now is 2.7K. And it's a Japanese. All three of the top five, three of them are Japanese streamers. All right. I can't tell if they're in the same game, but yeah. Then you scroll down. I scroll down literally not even like one thing. And like you can see the viewership just dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. And like I'm going to continue scrolling here. All right. I'm going to show you how many people are streaming this game right now. Let me ask you. When you see Valorant, when you see this shit, why would what are you clicking on here? Literally all the gameplay looks the same. What are you clicking on here? What are you ever clicking on here? It literally just every single person looks the exact same. What are you ever clicking on? I'm not clicking on anything. How am I going to discover you? I have to scroll this far down. We're at the 3 viewer, 1 viewer people. Look how far down. And you know what? Look how many people are still streaming this. I'm going to continue. All right. Now, let me ask this. What's the difference between this or this and all the way up here back to the popular people? What's the difference between that and that? And then up even more. What's the difference between that and this? Nothing. Absolutely zero thing. So it's just a lottery of like, you need to like Valorant anyway. I'm still going to continue scrolling here, by the way. I am still simply going to continue scrolling here. I'm going to give you a hint, chat. This goes on forever. This goes on a disgusting amount. Unbelievably disgusting. It's still going. How are you ever getting discovered in this? And this is just one example of it. All right. I've been scrolling for a while. You get the point. And once again, you see how many people are streaming? Your definition of a large streamer is probably like 1 to 2K or plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. After 7 streamers, there's not even 1,000. After 7 streamers, and you know how long I just scrolled. You know how long I just scrolled. All right. And this game, 56K. That's Cyberpunk, actually. 48K. 48K. Put this in perspective. 48K. This is what? This is 10K. Let's say this is 20K. Let's say this is 20K right here. All right. Past this point, this makes up 20-something thousand viewership. Look at all, like, if you put in perspective, like, numbers on channels, that's 40-something, like, that's what, like, almost 30-something thousand viewership from all of those channels combined. You know how many 3 to, like, stupid amount. Let's go to League of Legends. I'm going to show you how many, like, look, the League viewership, completely the same, to be honest. It's a very saturated thing. So what stands out in League? 1, I have a large audience who also knows League of Legends and likes the gameplay. Timmy's playing League? What the fuck? I didn't even know he played League. You want to know the reason why people click me? Because they're like, oh, streamer plays League of Legends? Holy shit. I didn't know Among Us player that was really good at Among Us that I used to watch played League. I'm going to click on a stream. What? He's high rank in this? He's cracked at this game also? What the fuck? Oh, he actually speaks when playing. I'm going to... This no flame to whoever I click right here. This is probably a good example of a good League streamer if you like degeneracy. Let's watch... This is... Okay, good streamer. Yamato's funny also. I can't even lie. Sure, let's watch a challenger player.
Scaling HP, on prend. Vas-tu plier un classique? Je vais essayer de plier un classique.
He's French.
Game
It's even worse, but hold on.
Ah ouais, peut-être, hein.
Let's wait.
Peut-être. Pour l'instant, il y a 3
Okay, no, he's actually kind of speaking, but like there was a period of just silence, and I do that too, honestly. Let me find a person that's actually in game. Let me find a person that's actually in game. Oh god damn, that person has viewership. That's tragic. Challenger support.
We should freeze this 100%. I can't do much about Lux going mid here, unfortunately.
He's good at the game though. He's probably teaching people how to play.
Because the map is split top and bottom.
I'm more saying, I'm not flaming him as a streamer. That's not the point of what I'm saying at all, and I don't take it like that, and I hope if that gets back to him, that's not what I'm saying. I am going to say, think about how all these League streamers sound for a second. I'm going to find another high elo Challenger A's DC.
It seemed pretty free, but Briar's a little bit low. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter if he's...
That person's not bad. I'm not going to lie.
Show mid, I think.
You know how Valorant has an accent? League also has an accent. League also has an accent, if you don't know. US Master. What am I listening to? What am I watching? What did I just click on? He died, he's bitching? That's literally me. What did I just witness, by the way? But he's probably like, oh, I'm gonna get this. This person died by the dumbass. That's about it. But like, there's no passion in the voice. There's no passion anywhere. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna click your stream. He's blaming lag. He said it lagged.
Okay, he's just gonna take all the... Okay. Team? Team? Team?
I'm allowed to flame this guy because we have history, by the way. I'm allowed to flame this guy because we have history.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Anyway, you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. All right. Now compare my League streams to these League streams, all right? Just a little bit different. Just a tiny bit different. A little bit more talkative, unless I'm fully in the zone. Just a little bit. And if I'm having a mental breakdown, listen. All right? I'm going to do my best impression of a League streamer right now, all right? The team fight is crazy, all right? They're going in I'm fed as hell, but my team is inting. All right, I'm about to go in. I get a pentakill. I play out of my mind here. I'm a League streamer. All right, well, that was easy. Okay. All right. GG. That's League streamers. That's literally every single League streamers. And if you watch League, if you know, you know. Like, if you know, you know. That's literally every single League streamer. If you've ever watched, like, any League streamer ever pop off, do something insane, they don't even acknowledge it. Shroud, is that you? It's an example of a person who's very, very, very good at games, though. But it does happen to Shroud also. But yeah. There's a reason Soju has so many viewers also. This guy is funny as fuck. Look at him. Look how he's sitting in his chair. It's forehead cam.
Who you giggling to? Not me. That's for sure.
Immediately, you hear that one sentence. How he says that, funny as fuck. You know how many things I've picked up from Soju of how he says stuff? Whenever I've like got into TFT, he has so many funny clips, and he's good at the game. He's insane at the game. He is the Michael Jordan of TFT. He's funny as fuck. But yeah, immediately that one sentence, he said it more funny and is more captivating than like any of the League streams I clicked on. No offense to the League streamers. So good. So fucking good. And that's how you know if you're killing it also, if people pick up your lingo. But yeah, so you have to think of like, look at the people I'm following here. This is who's live right now. And this is only who's live right now. How are you like, what are you going to do to compete with these people? What are you going to do? What are you going to offer that's going to be more entertaining than the people that are live right now and then the people that are also exactly trying to make it? It's a hard thing to consider. It's a really hard thing to think of. You want to know who's like IMO, one of the best streamers on Twitch right now also in terms of entertainment? Let me also say this. Chat is super important for streaming. You know how hard it is to talk to the void? Do you know how hard it is to not play off of people? I insult people, all right? My humor is like pretty much observational and play off of other people. You know how hard it is when people don't speak in chat? I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? So yeah, the more people that speak, it's easier to speak to. But you know whose chat is funny as fuck? Super's. Super TF. His chat, also Sleepy's chat is quite good. Super fucking good. Alright? Super's chat, you want to know what they do? They go crazy whenever he does literally anything. And then also, they flame the shit out of him. They flame him like no other. I have never seen a punching bag more. Like, let's literally go here. All right. Super's videos are also funny as fuck. He is a great streamer, and I don't even watch Overwatch that much. All right. Let's just literally go to the most recent let's just look at the comments. Literally the top comment. I haven't even watched this video yet. Look at the top comment here. Look at the comments here. They are all bullying him. They are all flaming the shit out of him, and it's funny as fuck. But they also just like, let me just like, I can go to like any super VOD. Jesus Christ, super. All right, let's just go to some of his clips. All right, let's just go to past all, no featured clips only. All right, this is let's find a Valorant clip, okay? Stop typing, my man. Let's find a Valorant clip. Let's see if we can dabble in a Valorant clip. Let's see if we can find one. These are all Overwatch. That's him cosplaying. That's him playing Minecraft. That's these are all Fortnite. These are just not Valorant. I'm trying to find a Valorant example because that's been the main tangent of the night. Where the fuck is a Valorant clip? What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ, man. So you want us to bully you no more? No, you guys have your own personality of how we figured out chat to be. Does this man now have Valorant clips? I swear to God, this man gets bullied like no other in Valorant. There, missed. Buh, 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 yeah, I don't see shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it at all. Down. Oh, here. I don't know if this is gonna be a racist clip or not, but hold on.
Without mics. What makes them so
They have
special that
mics.
they don't need mics? Yes, come and turn it on. I understand that our well.
Okay, actually, hold on. Wait.
No, I understand that our omen's like mentally.
No. Okay, hold on. I can't show that clip. Hold on a second. We gotta get away from that one. I'm just gonna show a funny clip of his. Wait, the chat replay is not on? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I know exactly what that clip was too. That person was a psycho. That was a Valorant psycho. Hold on, 30 days. Maybe chat will be here. LOL. Look at his chat here.
Last player
120.
standing.
Bench.
He was bench.
No, I thought it was. Oh.
Yo.
What do you mean, yo? I didn't know. We multiple
You
people
know
said
what
bench.
bench?
You said it as what?
Sorry.
Well, no, we said it
Ears still
before.
ringing.
When
No,
the
they
cypher
did
was fading.
not.
I don't even know what happened in that clip, but super freaking out is funny. IMO. But his chat fully invested in literally everything he does.
It's over.
Oh shit. They're honestly just probably gonna run up A because they're chamber.
Can I get a smoke?
Like, his chat flames the shit out of him. Fully, they are one brain cell. Literally, all of his chat is one brain cell. They all do the same thing, and it is amazing. They all are in the same mindset. This is his chat permanent. Permanent 24/7. As an example of a chat that a community has cultivated. That is peak. That is pure peak. Soju's chat is like that also. There's a ton of people's chats that's like that. Our chat is a little too nice. I gotta bully you sometimes. I've talked to you guys a bunch. This is why chat, when I see things like that, I get mad when you all talk about ice cream off topic. This is why I get mad. John's chat, also a perfect example. Really good chat. But also one brain cell. But yeah. But even there, right? Super, way more emotive. Just him even doing whatever he was doing in Valorant, any reaction, usually way more emotive than like any other Valorant streamer or person trying to be a streamer. What I'm essentially getting to the point of is like, see what's not working for people and do the opposite. That's like the main point of that's the main point I'm trying to get across. You got to be entertaining. At the end of the day, you can just sit on camera and play your game. But you gotta do something. You gotta have some fun somewhere. You gotta make it entertaining at some point. Now, once again, you have like... There's games that's just, it's hard to do this in. Super is already a naturally entertaining person. And I can say he is genuinely like this. Like, I'd say the vast majority of streamers that you see, all these streamers, right? Or at least a lot of popular ones. I have very rarely met streamers that are popular that are not just actually themselves on camera. The vast majority of them is just like them being themselves, and it's just on camera on stream. There's like a few that I can say the exception of, but like, this is just genuinely how they are. Super is the same person on and off stream, which is insane to me, but also amazing. Same with Sleepy. Sleepy's maybe a little bit more unhinged. But past that is like, these are all just how people are. And as soon as you like, I don't know, you either have to like be a full-on actor, or you like, people can tell when you're not. People aren't dumb, is how I'd put it. People can tell when you're like, fake it till you make it, right? People can tell. I'd say you guys have probably watched streamers that it's like, this person, it's like the bane of YouTube 2012 plus was like when like horror game YouTubers fake their reaction to everything, and it was super played up, and like the people that were really good, like Markiplier, was like, oh, like the GOAT, and then everyone tried to copy, and it just felt super forced and fake, and it was awful, and everyone was like, ugh, and only kids watched it. Same thing with streaming. You can't just like force it unless like you have something really good going for you there. You can't force it. It's just not going to work. So once again, like if I could like view what's going on in these games, it's probably just like boring gameplay of like Valorant or Minecraft or something, and it just wasn't working out, and I was probably only doing like Twitch rivals. I can find like, what is this? There was probably a stream where like I had all this shit, like this viewership, and then I did like the 19-hour Fall Guys stream. You know, you want to know, streaming in YouTube isn't too far off in the sense of, let's just go to this category. Let's go to Fall Guys. Hold on. Fall Guys. All right. The Fall Guys category. Here's a really good example. This is a game that has the top viewership is 73. You guys like Fall Guys content. Top viewership right now, 73. All right. If I'm to stream on that, I am the top streamer on Fall Guys. You want to know how many viewers I get that don't watch my stream and just click on me because it's the top viewer on Fall Guys? A lot. That's why you see a lot of certain types of chatters, because Fall Guys is generally a kids game. But you look at the, okay. So this is why I also talk to mods sometimes about like titles. What are you clicking on here? All right. I've never talked to you. I've never viewed your stream. I don't know who you are. Tell me any title here. What's looking interesting here? Yeah, realistically, I Love the Smell of Beans is the best title here, which is saying something. Right? Nothing. There's nothing going on here. Why? Like, there's nothing interesting. So, you want to know what stream did really well? I was in, like, my slump. Mommy is back with the furry tag. That one goes kind of hard. That one goes kind of hard. But even then. You want to know what I'm clicking? I did a stream called Stream Doesn't End Until I Win 15 Games. Stream does not end until I... ... I'm clicking on that shit. Right? It's a YouTube title. It's a funny concept. You click the stream, you see the rest, you understand exactly what's happening. You see a streamer fully having a mental breakdown. I think I had 3,000 viewers that stream. So many of my friends also came to that stream, even people that I haven't talked to in a while. And that was during my huge slump. That is a concept that BoxBox used to do. But like, you have, not only you're the top viewership here, you're also an interesting title. So if you play streaming like you'd play YouTube, like a title game, that's also extremely important. Petite almost unmodded that stream. Yup. So these are all just different things that you got to think about. If you're like, if your goal is to grow. Once again, Valorant. Like, nothing here. You know what gets clicks here? What would I title this stream? I'd do like let me think for a second. I can come up with a banger. I'd probably do multiple. I think I would have to do multiple streams of it. I would come up with a name for this type of series so people understand it, and I would turn it into a video so people understand what the premise is. And then I would title it like, hold on. Here's a good example. Moon, love. What is it called? Because Moon did this in PUBG. PUBG dating. PUBG dating sim. You want to see what this guy did?
Is thus tonight, in game, in duos, I'm going to seduce and pick up my partner and try to get him to earnestly accept my date. If it does not work, then we are loser virgins. But
boom, 14 seconds. I'm immediately captivated. Like, oh, this shit's gonna bang. All right.
name Mohammed? My name is Jesse. It's nice to meet you, dude. You don't mind if I call you baby, right? We're in, boys.
Yeah. Absolute god tier content. Now, try and figure out a name for that. Do that shit in Valorant. That shit is hilarious. That shit slaps. Who, like, we're all watching that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine just you target one person, you target the most toxic person on the team, you go for them, and you just flirt with them. They call you the worst vile shit. Chat's gonna have to be okay with it. And you just make them the most uncomfortable you can. Go for the gold. You know how good like that shit's amazing. And you know how many TikTok clips I would farm? You just take them saying the most vile shit and you just flirt with them. Oh my god. Like it's a 3-in-1 combo. You get a good YouTube video out of it, you get clips out of it, and it's a good stream. And you get the reactions from the teammates. And that obviously it matters on your charisma of like how well you can talk to them. But like, and what do I call it? Title, trying to seduce toxic teammates. And then you turn it into a series. And then you come up with like a title of a flirtatious title of some sort for the series, and then you title it Adventures of whatever. I don't know. I mean, you're right, but that's a lot. You don't, but like, I'm just saying this is one example of something. This is one example. This thing, by the way, 6 years old. It's still a good idea. But once again, who's doing this right now? Nobody. So what's funny? Yeah. You can do content that you're good, but I don't even think I'm the best person for that. You know who'd be insane for this? Do you know who'd be the funniest shit to do this with? I would want to do this where I duo with Voet, and I kind of try and being his wingman, and he that's stream. I'll probably do that. If I can convince Bo to try and flirt with people, and I try to wingman him, oh my god, that is like, that is content gold. That is the funniest shit we could think of. Rucka, like imagine this, Rucka. Me and Voet duoing in Valorant. I try and wingman Voet and try and set him up with people in Valorant. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. GG. That would be amazing. And boom, like this chat. This is how stream ideas are born. This is literally like, I have just gave you like 4 different stream ideas on this tangent that I've been on for like only an hour. 4 different banger stream ideas. Boom. Content. Easy as fuck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click on a Valorant streamer. I'm going to scroll down Abyss. Buh. What's happening here?
2000er Lieder sind das halt, ne? Bei Spotify.
He's Dutch. Fuck. German. You just insulted me. I am so sorry.
Dommage. Ça, tomate oignon, mayo Alger.
What's happening even here? I didn't even know what language they spoke until he spoke out loud. But you see, you see my point. I feel like I've made my point, at least. So once again, if you want to watch a good, like, here's another example of an amazing. I'm gonna show you the title God. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a person who I am shocked doesn't have like millions of subscribers at this point. All right, this is a title legend. Look at the titles of this. Hold on, let's scroll down here. What's a good example? Let's see. I took my viewers on a ski trip and only a few died, and it is of him in terrible games. There's a better example. I made my viewers debate ridiculous questions. I'm gonna show you guys what this stream is.
Could you survive a year if you were shrunken down to the size of a peanut? Why do you think you could survive a year?
I would be small and precious.
Yeah, but also you're simultaneously gulping size. A baby could just crawl up and swallow you whole.
There are
13 seconds in the video. Banger stream idea, banger video.
many cats and dogs.
We're gonna show you the intro now. Okay.
Of noise like someone talking, then your ears would die. Good point.
Question, and then my friend Wednesday made this courtroom game to let me debate my viewers. I ask a hypothetical question, and then my viewers pick a side. Then a random viewer is chosen from each side to battle it out in a game of wits.
My opposition's head is small.
Okay, chill.
Objection.
If they make good points, they can actively affect the poll. But if they make bad points, then by the power vested in me, I have every right to throw this little hammer at their head. And in their place, a new member from their team spawns. The court.
What a banger video. Not even showing you guys the rest of that. You should watch it yourself because it's genuinely funny. Here's let me see if I can find another one. Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly what I want to show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, that's like an interactive one. Let's see if I can find this one. Where is it? Invasion of the Kermits.
Run, Kermit! Run! Run, Kermit! Horror game. Well, my friends and I found the next big thing. It's an asymmetrical horror game where one person is a killer. You might be wondering, why not just play Dead by Daylight? Well, does Dead by Daylight have Kermit the Frog? Or a Deer Man? No, Dead by Daylight only has all these other crossovers that nobody even cares about. And plus, I do such a perfect Kermit the Frog impression, so it would be such a shame to not put my skills to use. He's coming in the front door! We gotta run! This was live streamed, so if you like the videos, come check out the streams. If you don't,
I can just let this speak for itself, right?
Kermit the Frog,
This is just, in my opinion, this is just like, what the fuck is going on, but it is captivating as hell. This is just a group of friends who I think are goated at content.
Who is that? Do a Kermit voice. How the fuck does Kermit talk?
This is just them fucking around.
Who's over there?
I can see your bones. What the? Whoa!
Right? It might be chaotic for people, but it's good content in my opinion. But yeah, you get the point. I think that's roughly I think I probably need to go back in the days of like Among Us video. Oh, not this one. Hold on. My main channel. I need to probably like talk about titles again because I haven't done titles on YouTube in a while. I sometimes edit my titles, but you can see like how big of an importance titles kind of are. For example, like I changed this one. This is just, it's Among Us in 2023, and it's still got like this much views compared to every other video. It's like double, right? And that's just because of this title more than anything else. Like, people are still like just attracted to these types of thing, right? Just any type of clickable stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that's kind of my tangent on content. Overall, bucket notes is like, put yourself in situations that you enjoy and the type of content that you like and you think is fun. Take advantage of that, and just like figure out the best way to go about it. And if something's working out, keep at it and feel like it's and figure out what's good about it, pretty much. I don't know. That's the best way I can say it. Sorry for the long tangent if people weren't here for that. No! Oh, leaked! What did I just leak? I didn't leak anything, thank God. Jesus, man. Sabby, I showed them the original leaflings. Yeah. And see. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about those titles. Check DMs. Gotcha. It might be strange, but I just love hearing people talk. Yeah, a lot of people. Tomorrow is the last time I... Oh, okay, gotcha. I will figure out a list, Shiny. I think, music... So, like, for another example, chat, that entire tangent, you probably didn't even realize that music wasn't playing. Do you know how hard it is to entertain an audience and keep them captivated without music playing for the silent moments? I think that's another telltale. Cute Japanese GF. Get a job, Halo. Get a job. Yeah, I accidentally showed the server. So they just get to see, like, it showed the original leaflings, which I already showed on stream. It didn't show anything. What rank? Well, I just demoted, but let's just say I was high rank at one point. But you don't need to worry about it. Let's just say I'm in diamond right now. I'm gonna get back to the higher ranks in a second. Just give me a moment. Oh god, I demoted so much. Oh Jesus Christ, we gotta recover now. Alright. Can't even snipe you, my god. I think music is also incredibly important. I think music taste is a very, very, very important thing for stream. A lot of people watched me or discovered me and stayed just because they liked the songs that I played. You gonna be degen for the dubathon now? I mean, I never said I was sticking to the same schedule. It's just I can only stream for when I'm awake, and I woke up at like later today than I normally do. So I've been awake for what, 14 hours now? Do you ever want to make content that's not video games just out of curiosity? I did read what you sent me, Vin, by the way. I haven't responded to it yet because it is the dubathon. I'm gonna show you something. You can't show this to anybody. Okay? Like, I need you to promise this. No telling anybody from chat either. Or like any, not even closest friends. No telling anybody.